executing. Maybe they'll do that against Alabama as well. Georgia Tech to throw on 4th and 6.
Oh!
Pressure.
And they still got him. God dog, boy. Woo! Oh my God.
It's a loss of 7, and Georgia will get the ball back.
Oh my goodness.
43 seconds left.
Woo.
Nowhere for Marshall to go.
3 sacks this game.
From both edges, and then you're going to see
Look at this.
Gap get shot.
Look at this. Watch this. 2 of them mess up right here. They're running each other. They'd already had him. He's like, nope, can't go this way, can't go. Oh my goodness. Dog piled. Dog piled. Ooh.
But you couldn't there. Juwan Taylor.
Oh my goodness.
Blowing it up. 3rd consecutive drive to start in Tech territory for Georgia.
My goodness. Whew, Lord. That's right, Eric. Good Lord.
48. They'll add 5 seconds to the game clock. What do you do?
Oh, they're going to put 5 seconds back on there for us. I don't think we need it. I bet. How much y'all want to bet Georgia can score?
First play is always kind of a feeler. I wouldn't imagine. I wouldn't be surprised.
Good night.
If they get the ball on the perimeter.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
By Georgia Tech. Let your playmaker try to get you a chunky yards.
Here he goes. Oh, dropped it. That's all right. Ain't no big deal. Man, what do you guys think so far?
Georgia drive chart.
Woo. Every time we got the ball, we scored.
Ended in a touchdown.
Every time we got the ball, we scored.
Cheney, when we were talking to him yesterday, he said, hey, this game's simple, right? Control the ball, hold the ball, score points. Well, they did. So far, perfect in the first half.
9 for 11. Yeah, we want to finish this game without injury right now. Oh, here goes Swift, baby! Woo!
Georgia first down, taken down inbounds.
Clock's gonna stop. Yeah, I knew Michigan sucked too. I figured that. I figured that they would struggle in this game. They're still losing, right? Like 14-7 or something.
Clock rolling.
Here goes Strong. Get out of bounds, get out of bounds, get out of bounds. First down. He was down in bounds. Clock's running. Get up there. What's that? Michigan's losing to Ohio State. Woo, 21-6. God, dog it, boy. If Ohio State wins, that puts Georgia in the top 4 for the college football playing rankings. It's got to.
Right back
to it. Get out of bounds. There you go. Smart. 19 seconds. Where we at? We're in the red zone.
Big leg waiting in the wings for Georgia.
Georgia's just showing out now. They're just showing out. That's all they're doing.
You can still use the middle of the field if you're here with 19 seconds left.
Man.
Timeout. Home to sleep with some quick flat routes.
Why has Blinky got grass on him? He's got grass on his jersey. What's he been doing? Making snow angels? I didn't even know he got knocked down.
Absolutely could.
Yeah, I think Justin's going to play in the second half. I mean, there's no reason for him not to. Georgia's going to put up 42 points in the first half, barring something stupid like an interception. Same play again. Jugging, baby. He got out of bounds. Oh, call timeout. Timeout.
9 seconds left. They'll move the chain and a timeout taken.
Yeah, Georgia can take a timeout right here. Think about it. This next play, how long was? Yeah, it's going to be a damn good game next week, Roll Tide. You're right about that. Did anyone see the F? What you talking about, country boy?
Performance by Kirby Smart's Bulldogs. Jim Chaney's offense has gobbled up yardage.
Anybody see the ref do the arm wave breakdance move? No, I didn't see that. I would have liked to have seen it though. I'll go back and find it.
Doing on this drive. So you got 9 seconds left. You still have time to take a shot into the end.
So right now, touchdown next most likely. So Georgia's gonna take a shot at the end zone right here. If it's incomplete, no big deal, and then we might even end up kicking a field goal, but we're gonna score.
Shorter in this situation because with 9 seconds, you don't want that ball to get tipped up in the air or float.
You're talking about Jake Fromm. Friends tried to say UGA was gonna get blown out next week, and he's an Auburn fan. Well, he's an Auburn fan, so that just proves he ain't got no common sense.
Guarantee for 3.
I mean,
Jim Chaney is always a blast.
Man.
I always feel like.
Oh, here we go. Looks like Syracuse just went up 28-14 on Boston College, but who didn't see that coming? It's pointed this way. So I watch on PlayStation View. Yeah, I watch on PlayStation View. Mine's a little bit behind, so let me finish. Can't talk after the.
First and goal.
Hold on. Let's see what happens here.
Timeouts. Warner in motion. Riley Ridley. One-on-one, bottom of your screen.
Threw it too far, incomplete.
Trying to find Ridley.
Roll Tide, I hope y'all beat the holy living fire out of Auburn. Please do. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want y'all to lose a game, but I don't want it to be to Auburn. I want y'all to lose the game to us. I want y'all to be undefeated when you play us, and I want to win. And you can't blame me for that. So
it's just a feel thing. I mean, that wasn't as clear cut.
Here we go. Let's see.
Even with the defender, so as a quarterback, you could.
They're gonna kick a field goal.
Think that could be easy.
You know what? They might do the fake again. I hope they do the fake and get a touchdown. That'd make Blinky's day. I'm not reading the chat right now because some of y'all are ahead of me. I don't want you to spoil it.
Rodrigo Blankenship has made 18 of 20 field goal
kicked it,
attempts this
and he got that one. So Georgia perfect for first half. Every time we got the ball, we scored. Yeah, I wish we hadn't lost to LSU, but you know what can you do? What's going on, Jermaine? Glad to see you on here, man. Go Dogs, hot rod, baby. That's right. So today I'm going to stay close to the Wi-Fi. I've had some complaints that when I go outside to do my live show, I get terrible video quality. So I want to make sure that we keep you guys with it as good a looking stream as you can get, considering you have to deal with all this all the time. So yeah, tiny little dog over there. He's been all over the map today. I got him recorded earlier today. Sounded like he said "Go Dogs" to me, so I'm gonna put it on there. Angry Grandma said "Go Tigers." Man, y'all killing me. Yeah, my wife said no blasphemy in this house. She can't deal with the "Go Tigers" stuff. So I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. So far, my Thanksgiving treat's been this. Just after that TD that made it 35, I posted a video of your channel. I have to go check it out, Country Boy. I didn't know you had a channel, man. Or maybe I did. I'll just have to review it. I made a video earlier today, and it uploaded really slow. And, I mean, it basically loaded my prediction video after the game had started. So far, I'm pretty much on point. Let's say we're starting to get a few people on. Do I think LSU will beat Texas A&M? LSU should be able to beat Texas A&M, but Texas A&M has got a pretty good passing offense. I think that LSU traditionally does better against run-heavy offenses. What's up, Jay? And I think if LSU loses the game to Texas A&M, it'll be because of the passing game. It won't be because of the run game. Tide's playing today at 3:30. I'm going to watch that game. But for those of you who are keeping track, it looks like Ohio State is winning over Michigan 21-6. So they've held them to 2 field goals in the whole first half. So I'm happy to see that because after today, if Ohio State wins that game, that'll kick Michigan out of it, and that'll put Georgia, because I'm pretty sure we're going to win this game barring something insane happening. But that should put Georgia in the college football playoff rankings. I get we still got to play Alabama. I get that. But it does make you feel good to see your team in the college football playing rankings talk. Because if you're not in the talk, you know, that's one thing. Sometimes you lose a game you should win. Sometimes you win a game that you didn't expect to win. But at least if you're in the talk, that's good for your team. That's good for recruiting. That's good for keeping coaching staff in place. The guys don't get hired out from under you or leave the team. It just does a lot of good things, and sometimes that can potentially keep players from going pro if they think you got a shot at winning a national championship next year. So Georgia, last time I checked, was over 500 yards. Do I think Justin starts in the second half? No. I don't think they're going to start him in the second half, and I don't think that's not because he's not capable. I think that's because Justin Fields. I think there's almost like a psychological issue with Jake Fromm, that if he was to put Justin Fields in, it'd throw him off his game again. I think that they lead Jake Fromm in for a little while and then swap in Justin Fields. I mean, that's my opinion. Hey, do me a favor. We got about 20, 25 people on here. If you guys will go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me, it helps move me up in the rankings and all that happy jazz. So it helps promote the channel. It makes it show up a little better. So there's my shameless plug for today. Go ahead and hit that button. Thanks, guys. So you guys have any questions about the Dogs? You guys have any questions about your team? Anything that you're seeing I'm not seeing? I don't usually post. I have only a couple of random videos. Next week is gonna be a great game. We should handle Auburn. Yeah. So yeah, come on, Ohio State, absolutely. If you guys have a channel and you want me to watch it, just let me know. I mean, I enjoy watching other content from other YouTube, non-sponsored, super paid for people like myself. Yeah, Ohio State about to check. About to choke. You know, it wouldn't surprise me, dude. I mean, they're only up by 2 scores, so it's entirely possible that Michigan can come back after making some halftime adjustments. So we'll see what happens. That Uncle Lou halftime report is going to be off the chain. He's going to be lit up for sure. I think we should have been in the talk all year, but teams like Clemson and Michigan take over. Well, that's probably because the College Football Playoff Committee is definitely looking at the fact that Georgia is going to have to play Alabama. And they knew that before they came out with the first college football playing ranking. So what they wanted to do is they wanted to try and, my opinion entirely, is put other teams in there so they don't get as much talk about the SEC, you know, running over or getting favoritism or bias or whatever. Alabama will beat anyone. That's certainly a possibility, COD. But it's also a possibility they lose. If Georgia played LSU 100 times, you know, I feel like Georgia would beat them 90% of the time. We had a bad game. Even UCF. Man, I want UCF to continue to win. And the reason I want them to continue to win is so that they will schedule a serious team. And then a team like Georgia or Alabama or Clemson or even Oklahoma will put them in a hurt locker and all that talk will stop. Georgia Tech on the sidelines playing Pokemon cards. Them nerds got the Pokemon cards out. Georgia Tech, it's complicated. I'll get into it later. But Georgia Tech, that's basically, yeah, it's technology nerds. Yeah, I feel UGA would beat LSU if they play again, most likely. 19-21 Ohio State. Is that the score now, Extra? Did you just post the score? What? Or are you giving me a game prediction? Yeah, UCF is a joke. They don't play. Well, I can't ask you either or question, Extra, and you say yeah. I mean, that kind of messes me up, man. So is that the current score? And I'll wait. Oh, my wife will pull it up. What? Yes, Michigan down by 2. So is that the score? Pull up the score to the Michigan game. Did they just score? Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Yeah, 21-16 at the half. Okay. Well, is what it is. 19-21. So I guess they kind of got some stuff figured out on offense, maybe. We are ready for Bama this year. Are you talking about the Dogs being ready for Bama? Yeah. If you're talking about the Dogs being ready for Bama, I don't know if we're ready. I don't know. And I don't think anybody that's got anybody that's watched Tua play, I don't really know how you can prepare for that guy other than just get out there and deal with him. I mean, he's got NFL talent. He's got some NFL receivers. And I don't know that we have the DBs to I don't know that we have the DBs to stand up for it. UGA has a revenge factor though. Maybe. And we might be ready, Johnny. I don't know. I mean, it's tough to say. It's tough to say. He's like, I'm a Bama fan. I hope Michigan loses. Me too, buddy. Me too. So oh God, what was I going to say? Somebody posted something I was going to say on it. Oh, the revenge factor. Well, what I will say is that traditionally, teams that play in big games like the national championship or in a big playoff game, typically if you play them in back-to-back years, it's like 80-20 the other team wins. The other team wins. So you'll see, like, prime example, Georgia-Clemson, Alabama beat them. Next year, Clemson beat Alabama. So, I mean, that for some reason, that seems to be a factor. Even though the teams swap out players, it just is what it is. I mean, I would love to see Georgia win a national championship, don't get me wrong. But on any given Saturday, anybody can beat anybody. I know that I was watching the Citadel game and the Citadel Alabama game, and at halftime it was 10-10. I said, holy hell, what's going on? And then Alabama made the adjustments and got out there after the half. So, is what it is. But I mean, I'm not saying that the Citadel would have beat Alabama. I'm just saying anything can happen on any given Saturday, and that's what we're looking at. And I'm not saying that if Georgia plays Alabama, it's going to be that way. I'm not saying it's going to be Georgia is going to have that is that much of an underdog, because they're not. Alabama's going to get the crap beat out of them. Well, I like your faith there, Jay Wade. We have Savage. Sorry, man, my guys are. Stop saying but. Okay, I'll stop saying but. I'll try to figure out how to do that. Is Bama ready for Georgia, though? That's a big question. Maybe. I mean, I think if anybody's going to beat Alabama, I believe Georgia's got the best chance to do it. I honestly believe Georgia's got the best chance to do it. I think Clemson's overrated. I definitely know that Notre Dame's overrated. You can tell Michigan's overrated because of how they're getting played. Is there more Bama fans here than UGA? There might be. I think there's a lot more Bama fans than there are Georgia fans. Because everywhere I've ever been, man, I've seen Alabama fans. I ain't seen Georgia fans everywhere. You could drive around in Alaska and you will find somebody's got an Alabama sticker on their frickin' truck. I guarantee it. And that ain't nowhere near Alabama. I'm watching the end of the half here for. Oh my goodness! Woo! Sorry guys, I got to turn over there. He almost took that in for a touchdown. They got 15 seconds left. Let me get over here. I want to see this. Clemson offense is good, but they haven't been tested. I'd agree with that. This is a nice little route right here. Look at this. Bang! 9 times out of 10, that's a touchdown. That safety for Michigan just saved that, because he almost scored right there. Come on, buddy. Man, that's close. So they're probably going to punch it in right here. What you got? Kentucky man bags rare deer with. Oh, wow. That's crazy. That is also disgusting. Let's see. Oh, there's a flag. Got too many men on the field or something. What's up, RJ? Go Dogs, buddy. HR Clemson's quarterback needed a haircut. SEC champ game, honest prediction.
So there was technically beer.
They called a timeout. Okay. So while we're waiting on this, I'll give you guys my prediction for the Georgia-Alabama game. I haven't really sat down and ran a lot of the numbers, but I would probably say, if I'm going to pick it, Felipe Frank's like, I hope I cut that beard. Look at the last few weeks. Georgia hasn't been taking any mercy. I agree. I think if Georgia wins that game, it'll be a one-score game. It'll probably be somewhere around the neighborhood of 35-28. That'd be my guess. The thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to find a way to disrupt the receivers. I don't believe you can disrupt Tua. I think that you're going to have to find a way to stop him from passing the ball. The running game I'm not necessarily concerned about. We've had players that supposedly all year had some of the best running game in the country, and we've managed to stop them. And that includes University of Kentucky and now Georgia Tech. So I think that Georgia is finding a way to really stop the run, and that's going to make Alabama kind of lean more towards having to pass the ball more. But Tua is a hell of an athlete, and that, to me, is going to be the key factor. Sometimes our DBs are suspect. Sometimes they're on point. It just depends. Tua hasn't been good so far against the blitz. That's true, but Georgia hasn't been good at blitzing either. So, yeah, the DB's got to get better, that's for sure. But who knows? I mean, it's entirely possible that Tua has an off day, just like Jake Fromm had an off day against LSU. It happens. So, I mean, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Man, he's down to the 1-yard line here. Here we go. Second goal. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come on. Come on, Bubbles. Come on. Let's see what happens. Get in there. Get in there. Oh. 3rd and goal. Another timeout. Hey, buddy. This is the newest dog fan in the house. Hi. Hi. He's a happy little thing. Did you see that? So, what you're looking at is finding out if Ohio State can punch it through their defense. This is a good tackle right here by number 59. He wrapped up and brought him to the ground, stopped him on the spot. Yeah. Wrapped him up and brought him straight to the ground. So, All right, Caden, can you hold Colton? Thank you, buddy. All right, so this is going to be, you know, if they had a, yeah, he just said if they had a, this would be a good time for a little jump pass. Maybe. But what I think they should do right here is like a little option, like a read option. They're on the bottom side of the field. When you look at the screen, if they were to run to the top side and do a read option where they had a choice to either pitch it or run it in, I think that'd be their best bet. Let's see what we got. Here we go. Ohio State's out of timeout, so they got to make this. I might even go for a pass here. Oh snap! He's out of bounds. Are they saying caught in? Because he touched the pylon. If you touch the pylon, you're in, right? Let's see what they say. They may review this. That may be a touchdown. Holy crap. They're going to review it. I bet you they review it. I guess it's an incomplete pass. Let's see. Let's see. Does the ball ever break the plane? No, ball never broke the plane, so that's not a touchdown. Just because you touch the pylon doesn't mean it's a touchdown, though. Whoo! I mean, it's... Yeah, that's so close, though. But Michigan marched down the field and filled three flags. I don't know what that means. What are you talking? Who is that? RJ, what you talking about, buddy? Oh, they kicked the field goal. That's a smart move. Go in there with extra points. I saw the stats that Tua is throwing 20 TDs and 1 interception while being pressured. That's not bad if you ask me. While being yeah. I mean, it's just a matter of can Georgia handle Tua. And if Georgia can handle Tua, then we'll win that game. If Georgia can't handle Tua, then we won't win that game. I mean, so anyway. Whew. Yeah, the defense is holding for right now, but the problem that you run into with defenses is that if you can continue to pressure them all game, they typically collapse late in the game. And right now, it looks like Ohio State's having no problem going down the field. So, I mean, and they're just going to get better and better at that as the game goes on. So LSU versus Texas A&M, we really need LSU to win that game. I think LSU's capable of winning that game. If LSU wins that game, that makes Georgia's loss look better. So basically, we want and need them to win, because that'll move them up in the rankings, probably in the top 5 after. If Michigan loses, that'll move them up closer to being in the top 5. But we'll see. They got 2 losses, so it's hard to say what the college football playoff committee is going to do. For those of you that are on here, I watched the Washington State game last night, and Washington come out there and routed them for the most part. I mean, they were just beating them all over the place. But the amount of snow and ice that showed up on that field from the time the game started until the time that game ended was nuts. They had to actually plow the field so the players could continue to play. It was like big old chunk snow, whatever, coming down. Well, anyway, guys. Game's about to start back up. I'll hit you guys after the game, man. Thanks again. Have a great day. And as always, God bless. Go Dogs. Yeah, the Apple Cup.